of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. This one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. And here's a look at some numbers for Kawhi Leonard.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And the Clippers starting 5. Harden and Beal are the backcourt. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Bogdanovich. And for the Mavericks, in its small and power forward, it'll be Flagg and Davis. Russell is out there with Thompson. And it's Gafford in at the center position. Look at the Mavericks. They're hoping to bounce back tonight after losing their first game of the NBA Cup.
Well, there is no margin for error. To have any chance to advance, you have to win this one. An 0-2 record means you are done in the Cup.
And then for Los Angeles, they won their first NBA Cup game. So tonight, they're aiming for a 2-0 record in this group.
And if you look at the teams that make the knockout rounds, they usually start 2-0. So tonight is big for them, but it won't be easy here on the road.
Last game for the Mavericks, they pick up the W against the Suns. Harden outside. Leonard against Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard draws the double. And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Mavericks with possession. 4-point game. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad. Russell with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And it's Flagg missing. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, the anticipation. Russell on top of the play there. Gets the steal, then gets his boys out in the open floor.
Harden outside. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Harden kicks to Beal. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, he is just so confident off the catch and shoot. When Beal is that decisive, he is really tough to deal with.
Russell sets a screen for Flagg. From outside, off the mark. Quick start here for the Clippers in this one. Leading by 5. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
This has been that rare night where they got pretty much anything they wanted offensively.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
Now, here is Harden. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Denver.
And let's not discount what he did from the line. He stopped the clock and gave his team a chance to set up their half-court defense.
Now, here is Russell. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. From deep. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Harden with it. Picked up by Davis. Harden scanning the floor. And Davis sends it back.
That is textbook rim protection from Davis. Going after the ball without making contact on the shooter.
So follows Gafford.
And a one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Outside, Beal. Pass to Harden. Into the lane. Plays it up and banks it in.
And on the drive, Harden just so tricky to guard. No one wants to risk handing him a foul.
Outside, Davis. Gafford sets the pick for Davis. Leonard with the steal. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Takes a three. Rebounded by Gafford. The Mavericks trail. Pass to Russell. Flag sends a screen for Russell. Outside, Davis. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 4 on the clock. Here's Flag. Dallas again turning it over. Just about halfway through group play. Here are the NBA Cup standings.
This competition has been really fun to watch. Some great games thus far. It feels like every year the NBA Cup just gets better.
And so Harden will bring it up for LA. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, Bogdanovich. There's the three. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Mavericks leading. Davis, the pass to Russell. To the wing on the left. Thompson outside. Davis kicks to Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots the three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
It's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Washington comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Marshall in for Flag. Collins checked in for the Clippers. Paul comes in for Bradley Beal. Now, here's Marshall. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Russell dishes to Marshall. Washington passes to Marshall. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. Misses the three.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Derek Lively uses his mobility to his advantage. He said, quote, "I like to turn the game into a track meet because I can't out-hustle anybody. But I can definitely get around people, I can outrun them, and I have to be able to use my stamina and energy to get up and down as much as I can." Back to you guys.
Smart approach. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Leonard sets a screen for Paul to the inside. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Paul. 6 points for Leonard.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. He's checked in for Dallas. And then for the Clippers, Brook Lopez is checked in for Leonard. Batum comes in for Bogdanovich. And Chris Dunn subbed in for James Harden.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Collins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And for these teams, tonight's game will count not only towards their regular season record, but also as their second game of NBA Cup group play.
A higher level of attention. All these games nationally televised, so how will players perform with the light shining brightest?
Now, here is Russell. He has yet to score. Over in the corner, Washington. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Batum a screen on Russell. Paul kicks to Batum. Los Angeles with another miss. Dallas shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. And Russell gets it to go.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Paul with the ball. Dunn looking over the floor. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on D'Angelo Russell. For Los Angeles, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. He doesn't get the second one. There's Marshall. 11 points for him in that last game against Phoenix.
And he promoted team chemistry. That's how you do it, by moving the ball.
Here's Paul. Following the three-point basket by Dallas. Pass to Dunn. Back to Paul. Batum for 3. Offensive rebound.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Here's Lively. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim. Goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Paul kicks to Collins. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Marshall bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. He takes it in. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts. Here's Paul. Still scoreless. Pass to Lopez. There's 1:38 left in the first. In the corner, Collins with it. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Collins has got 5 now.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Now, here is Russell. Coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. And here's Marshall from the arc. Back to Christie. Dallas moving the ball around. Another shot. Russell. Lopez with the block.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Christie. He had 13 points in the win against Phoenix. 50 seconds left to play in the first. Now Paul. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Jones checked in for Los Angeles. Off the inbound, the dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Derek Lively, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And for a 7-footer, Brook Lopez is pretty versatile. You get all the defensive impact you'd expect, but he can also consistently score on all 3 levels.
Now, here's Marshall. He has 5.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
26 seconds left in the first quarter. Dunn outside. Lopez sets a screen for Dunn. Out to the right wing. The wide open look here for Lopez. Off target from the wing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Marshall gets the bucket. Here's Dunn. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Mavericks lead by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Christie is out there with Flag. And it's Marshall in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Paul. Scoreless thus far. Outside for Beal. Shot clock at 2. Off target from outside.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Beyond the arc. Christie can't make it. The Clippers trail. Paul with the ball. Defended by Gafford. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And this NBA Cup break, it's patterned after the WNBA Commissioner's Cup, which we all enjoy, and that started back in 2021.
Well, the W had loads of success with the Cup format. The basketball world took notice, and I think that is a major reason why the NBA started their version in 2023.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Davis is checked in for P.J. Washington. It's Thompson in for Christie. Here's Davis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant, adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Now here's Beal. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Denver.
Well, you know Beal's got that sweet jump shot, but when he is getting it downhill and attacking, good things are going to happen for him and his team.
Here's Thompson. 14 points from him the last game against Phoenix. Buries it from three-point range. Flag's got the lead up to 4 now for the Mavs. And here's Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Thompson.
He's almost obsessed with drawing contact, and Harden has an endless number of ways to get to the line.
Flag with it. 6 points for him. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in.
So much hype around Cooper Flag. Just an all-around type of forward. Can guard and play multiple positions. I cannot wait to see his career develop.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Collins is checked in.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Outside, Beal. Brown with a screen on Thompson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you see Beal really applying pressure on the defense.
For Los Angeles, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Here's Flag. He's got 8. That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
Using the size, Flag going to work around the rim.
Harden the pass to Collins. to Beal. Back to Collins. It's stolen by Davis. Thompson from long range. Rebound by the Clippers. To the middle. Here's Brown. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Brown's got his first 2 points of the night.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Inside, here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Well, that's AD at his best, playing big and finishing at the rim.
Harden outside. Over flag. Almost, but it rolls out.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
To the paint, and finished off by Brown.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Gafford. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
And also, he was very disruptive defensively. 4 steals on the night.
Here's Beal. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Pass the flag. Davis setting the pick for flag. And it's Davis at the elbow. And there are a few players who can dominate on both ends, but Anthony Davis is certainly among them.
Yeah, he's one of the most dynamic defenders in the game, Kevin, and offensively, he can hurt you in a multitude of ways, whether it's off the dribble, posting, or facing up. Well, one of the more versatile bigs in this league. AD can guard anyone and can attack from anywhere on the floor.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Leonard, he's checked in for Brown, and it's Bogdanovich in for Beal. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Hasn't made one yet. And a deep three from Harden. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
And that one's good. Flag.
An efficient three-point shooter in college. That clearly hasn't changed for flag.
Harden the pass to Collins. Shoots over Gafford. Los Angeles with another miss. Mavericks leading by 6. And here's Marshall from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 6.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Kawhi Leonard. Averaging 23 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, his production is crucial to this team. They've sort of built around him, and it's why so many things are run through him.
Now, here's Davis. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Marshall passes to Thompson. Here's Gafford. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Yes, that goes in.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Collins now top the key. To halt the run, and that's 2 points on the layup. Collins has got 7 points in the game.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Flag sets a screen for Thompson. Pass to Davis. Now Gafford. He's guarded by Collins. Flag. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Here's Harden. Harden gets it done inside.
And what control from Harden inside, adjusting his shot perfectly for that short-range make.
It's Flag, top of the key. Driving the lane. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 9. Harden kicks to Leonard. 3-pointer. And Harden with the basket on the assist from Leonard. Harden's got 7 points for the quarter.
Oh, the rare catch and shoot from Harden, showing it's still in his bag.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Washington comes in for Davis. Christie, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Russell in for Najee Marshall. And then for Los Angeles, Lopez, he's checked in for John Collins. Batum comes in for Jones. And it's done in for James Harden. And here is Los Angeles now after the Mavericks pick up 3. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got his first points of the night.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Pass to Leonard. Second chance effort. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Why, such a fiery competitor. He won't back down in the face of adversity.
Well, the league has made sure the NBA Cup has dedicated nights on the calendar for this tournament in order to accentuate these group stage games.
And I like that format because it makes it clear to the players and fans that these games mean something more than a normal regular season game.
Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Dunn. Christie the pass to Russell. Down low, Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Now, here's Dunn. 6 points for him. And Leonard has it in the corner. 5 to shoot. A rebound by Washington.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Down against Russell. Right at the free throw line. And Lopez pulls it down.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Leonard finds Batum. And Nicholas Batum with the slam.
And guys, the best thing about Kawhi picking up assists is that it's contagious. When you've got a dominant scorer setting his teammates up and everyone falls in line.
Now, here is Russell. Washington inside. Batum's there. Pass to Flag. From deep three-point land. Christie can't make it. Clippers trail by 5. And Leonard has it in the corner. Clippers moving the ball around. And he gets the bucket. Batum's got his second bucket of the night.
A shooter shoot, and he didn't quit. Much better performance this quarter.
And they double up Russell. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of basketball. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
And here we go. Flag with it. Now guarded by Dunn. The shot's good from Christie.
And we are in the era of the transition 3, and that is one of the guys you want taking them.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. The Clippers in second.
They're so aware defensively. I mean, an opportunistic group in terms of forcing miscues and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job of taking advantage.
Lopez from long range. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his second rebound here tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category. Always looking to get to his spots. Flag applies non-stop pressure on the defense.
Free throw good. Flag.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Beal finds Lopez. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Beal against Christie. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Yeah, and that jump shot is still Beal's calling card.
27 seconds left in the first half of the game. Count that bucket. Russell's got his second basket.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Now here's Paul. Still yet to score. Outside, Beal fires for 3. Bangs on the trifecta. And so it's Cooper Flag making things happen for the Mavericks. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. He'll get you back to the action after this break.
Please bring your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. Too bad. Let's hear it for our contestant.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not. That's something I would never do.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if he's close to the double-double. He didn't know if it was rebounds and points early or a cheeseburger.
I'm talking about the cheeseburger. What are you talking about, Kenny?
And moving on now, the Mavericks are in the thick of it. A very competitive game so far.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's what you want. Establish the tempo while staying under control. They can run away with this literally.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Cooper Flag in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Harden and Beal are the backcourt. Bogdanovich out there with Kawhi Leonard. Mavericks leading by 4. Pass to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
And he's still going, but Tim Klay Thompson has always been celebrated for his run with the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, Kevin, 4 titles, 5 All-Star appearances, 37 points in a quarter. Klay and Steph comprising quite possibly the greatest backcourt tandem in league history.
You know, Jim, you look at everything that goes into preparing for an NBA game, there are a lot of moving parts there.
That's the part that fans don't really see, Kevin. So much goes into preparation every single night, particularly to get ready for the start of the season.
How about just getting your body ready, game to game, week to week?
No, it's not only maintaining from day to day, it's also preparing your body to go into a very long and grueling season.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. This is the fourth and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks' Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past 10 coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Back to you.
He has definitely seen it all. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Here's Leonard following the basket by Anthony Davis. And it's Beal in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Thompson outside. Here's Flag. 16 points for him. Shoots from 12. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, it's still a good start to the half. They had to miss sometime.
And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Sunday, they're off to Boston to take on the Celtics. And then on Monday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build it.
Now, here is Russell. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. It's Beal on the wing. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. They've led by as many as 11 points. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Marshall can't hit. Clippers trail by 8. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pass to Gafford. Now here is Davis. Dallas moving it around. And the shot goes in. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside Leonard. And it's Beal in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Beal's got 18 points in the game.
Well, how many times have we seen this from Bradley Beal throughout his career? Once he finds his rhythm, he is dialed in.
Russell kicks to Thompson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Rebound by Marshall. Mavericks leading by 5. Pass to Thompson. Marshall sets a screen for Thompson. Marshall gets the bucket. He's got 15.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Beal the pass to Harden. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
Beautiful stroke on the 3 ball. Harden is a lights-out shooter from this area.
Loads it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And there's the power Davis gives you up front. He is a terrific lob partner.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Clippers making a switch here. Chance now to check out the NBA's most efficient scorers. In the third spot, Daniel Gafford.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
Harden outside to the paint, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for D'Angelo Russell? Getting around 12 points a game, 8 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you love how he facilitates their offense. Just a terrific decision maker.
Well, he just has a great awareness. It is phenomenal how he knows where everyone is at all times.
Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
Pass to Harden. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Drills it from outside.
Creating spacing. That's his third three-pointer of the night and his second this half.
Now Brown. Brown sets a screen for Jones. Takes it inside. Banked in off the glass. Jones has got his first 2 points.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Out to the wing. And Marshall kicks to Russell. Right side Davis. The 3. Off the mark. Only his second miss in 7 attempts. Beal can't get it to go.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Russell with it. Now Beal defending. Thompson for 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Here's Harden. And he converts the layup. 18 points for James Harden.
And one of the top scorers in the game. Harden has an innate gift for creating his shot.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. P.J. Washington comes in for Davis. Christie subbed in for Klay Thompson. Now, here is Russell. Pass to Lively. And here is Washington. Oh, good on the triple.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Shot by Collins, no good. And so Marshall will bring it up for the Mavericks. 7-point differential. Stolen by Harden. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
Clippers trail by 6. Here's Beal. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And the coaches want this from Beal. Play aggressive, force your way to the stripe.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
A different look for the Clippers. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Brown. And Paul subbed in for James Harden. And the first one at the line is good. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that 3-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. Now, here's Batum. Outside, Beal. Paul outside. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Dallas leading by 6. Pass to Marshall. Back to Russell. From deep Washington. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Beal. Jones, no one around him. His three-pointers off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Now Russell. Over in the corner, Washington. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 9th assist in the game now.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Batum for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Marshall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Russell feeling it out a bit. Washington finds Russell. Three-pointer. Batum grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 9. Over to the wing. Stolen by Lively. Outside, Russell. To the left side wing. Washington passes to Russell. Lively with the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Washington, that's good.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Now, here's Batum. Los Angeles with another miss.
Yeah, and you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
Whether it's points, steals, or passes, Russell is out here working hard to give you what you need.
Dallas making a switch here. Flag is checked in. Here's Christie. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Paul dishes to Batum. Jones, that's for 2. Money from the wing. Jones has got his second bucket of the night. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Now, here is Russell. He has 5. From outside the arc, drills the three-pointer. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Beal can't get it to go.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And a wide open look for Flag. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 14. Batum, good.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Russell against Beal. It's good. Russell's got the lead up to 14 now for Dallas.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And here is Paul. No scoring in this one. Misses in close. And so it's Dallas, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. We come back right after this. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Tyronn Lue.
Hey, we got to get more physical down the other end, man. We got to get some stops. If we don't get stops, it's going to be a long night for us.
GA focusing on the physicality of the game. He clearly wants more aggressiveness.
And understandable. Setting the tone on defense critical if you want to get this win.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Thompson is out there with Flag. Then there's Davis. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Washington in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Mavericks leading by 12. Pass to Davis. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Smart play by Davis. Rises up through the contact to draw that whistle.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
James Harden, he's checked in for Paul. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis continuing to prove how dominant he is.
Pass to Harden. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Collins setting the pick for Harden. Harden with the hang time.
An offensive juggernaut. It's fun watching Harden go out and just take over.
Here's Davis. Marshall, he's checked in for Washington. Clippers trail by 12. Harden with it. Up top, Leonard. A floater, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Thompson surveying the floor. 6 to shoot. And Marshall kicks to Thompson. Sinks the triple.
And that's 4 from deep on the night, with 3 of them coming in this half.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Now here's Harden. Outside Leonard. Aggressive move inside from Kawhi.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of it.
Here's Flag, guarded by Harden. And that one's good. Flag.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Harden the pass to Leonard. Kawhi with the flush.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Pass to Davis. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Bogdanovich. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And that one falls for Gafford. And Tim, you think about rim running centers. Daniel Gafford typifies that type of player.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a great finisher. He knows when to dive at the rim. And what you like with Gafford is that he's willing to meet you there defensively as well.
Denied by the real Cooper. Flag. Believe the hype.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Leonard against Davis. Over Leonard. Dallas, no good that time either.
That's great shot selection. in just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
And so it's Dallas with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The shot by Thompson, no good. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Mavericks leading by 12. On the wing, Thompson lets it go with a three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Collins in the post. Marshall defending. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And when Collins goes up, the interior defense runs out of options. He forces them to get sloppy.
He hits the second from the line. Dallas has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Marshall gets the bucket.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from James Harden. Thompson outside. Here's Davis. Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
Over the years, Davis has packed on a lot of muscle, and it served him well right there.
Harden finds Leonard. Back to Harden. Now Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Here's Flag after the Clippers pick up 2. Thompson for 3. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. Marshall's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Now, here is Harden. Harden strong to the rim. Here's Flag. Pass to Marshall. Flag sends a screen for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Yeah, he continues to break down that defense. Davis is in a great rhythm right now.
Now Harden. Here's Leonard. And Davis sends it back. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it left. Russell, who's checked in for Dallas. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Beal's checked in for Collins. And here's Harden for 3. The 3 ball goes for James Harden.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Gafford kicks to Russell. Back to Gafford. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Back to Harden. Outside, Beal. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Russell dishes to Davis. Out to Thompson. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Not sure what exactly happened there. It didn't look like they were on the same page.
Mavericks making a switch here. Lively's checked in. To the wing right side. They set the pick. Inside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside, Russell. Davis with a screen on Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Thompson for the triple. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Harden kicks to Beal. And there's the drive. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Beal is always a scoring threat, but right now we're seeing what happens when he's in the zone.
Now, here is Russell. A jump hook. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Leonard. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 7. Pass to Lively. And yes, it's good. 6 points for Derek Lively.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Leonard against Davis. Davis pulls it down. Mavericks leading by 9. Now Russell. Oh, good on the layup. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Clippers. And Davis sends it back.
What a great feel for shot blocking. AD just has that tremendous length that affects teams.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
First free throw is good. Collins checked in for the Clippers. And so Russell hits them both. Clippers trail by 11. Harden. And it's denied.
Look at Flag shutting him down at the rim, using that leaping ability to get all over.
Davis working in the paint.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, it's nearly impossible to chip away at a lead if you're giving up offensive rebounds.
Davis against Harden. Collins in the post. No good. Dallas leading by 13. Flag. 2 points. That one goes.
And if you're going to foul Flag, you really got to hit him, or else he's capable of fighting through that contact and finishing.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Los Angeles has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. There is a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Dallas.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Anthony Davis.
Well, he really made his presence felt defensively. Blocking shots, altering shots. He was their anchor.
Now Harden following the three-point attempt by Anthony Davis. Now Beal beyond the arc. Flag with the rebound. Thompson against Harden. And here's Thompson. Russell outside. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. Huge moment in this group round of the NBA Cup. The record is now 1 up and 1 down.
And Kevin, I thought their energy and effort was outstanding. I mean, backs against the wall, and they delivered.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
All right, thanks, guys. D'Angelo, some great basketball tonight. Talk about the winning habits this team is forming.
Keeping it simple on the offensive end, limiting our errors on the defensive end, And I think that powers up. We stay solid throughout the whole game. Just simple, man. I think the simpler we keep it, the better we are as a team.
Keep it simple. What a great reminder. Thanks, D'Angelo.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Anthony Davis.